Welcome back to Digest with Jasmine. I'm your favorite registered dietitian nutritionist, dishing all the nutrition topics, and today we're going to talk about snacking. So what do you think of when you hear snacking? Do you think of, mindlessly eating chips in front of your favorite Netflix show? I once thought like that, and it is definitely okay. We hear so much bad when it comes to snacking that I wanted to make a video about how it's definitely okay and how it's kind of good for you. So let's chat. So earlier I asked, what do you think of when you hear snacks? So growing up for me, I definitely thought snacks, cookies, chips, fruit snacks, all those things. And you know what? I just didn't think it was healthy. So as I got a little bit older, for me, I never snacked. I just ate my 3 meals a day. And I was, always finding myself being hungry, not having enough energy, just feeling tired and not satisfied. So you know what? I continued because I didn't know any better. So what happened was, it was a vicious cycle. I didn't snack, I was hungry, I overate, the same thing happened over and over again. Didn't snack, I got hungry, at my next meal, I just overate, and I was just like, I'm just not getting anywhere, I'm not feeling good. But then I actually started to look at, the holes, and I'm like, what's missing? Why do I feel so tired? Why am I never satisfied? Why am I so hungry? And then I realized I'm not snacking. So why is snacking essential in the first place? So snacking is essential because it helps satisfy hunger in between meals. So just like I said, think about, you wake up 7 in the morning, you eat breakfast, you're like, okay. Your lunch break isn't until 1 o'clock, and you're like, oh my God, that's like 50 hours in between. And you don't eat, you don't drink any water, so you're just hungry. And you probably don't even have energy. When you throw a snack in there, you're giving yourself that energy that you need to keep moving for that next meal. So that's the biggest thing. You're okay, I need that energy. How am I going to do it? So if you throw the snack in between 7 and 1 p.m., you're going to give your body that energy that it needs to keep going, and you're going to be satisfied in between those meals. Now, what does that mean, satisfied in between those meals? So think about if you didn't have that meal in between your snacks and you take it out. Say that when you get to your lunch, you may overeat because now you're just hungry. You can't even think. You're like, I haven't eaten since 7 and I need to eat. And then you just tend to overeat. If you have that snack in between those meals, you're going to be satisfied. So you're not going to have that feeling of starvation. You're going to feel hungry, but you're not going to be like, oh my God, I'm starving. So snacking is very essential, and you need to do it, right? It's like, okay. And then it also helps you with those food groups. So what do you snack on if you can't do the chips and cookie and the candy? Look, you can't. You can't do the chips and the cookies and the candy on a daily basis and think you're going to have the energy that you need. So what are some examples of those combinations? Think of apple slices with peanut butter, or think of grapes with a cheese stick, or think of hummus with a whole grain pita bread or pita chips. That's a combination. Those grapes, those apples, those whole grain pita chips, that's going to be your carbohydrates. And then think of your cheese sticks, your peanut butter, and your hummus. That's going to be your protein or your healthy fat. You always want to make sure that you have those combos together. Why? Because if you just have those grapes alone, you may not feel satisfied and you may feel hungry, therefore you may go to something else, and then we're on this vicious cycle of just never feeling satisfied. So if you pair those grapes with those cheese sticks, now you're going to have a really good fulfilling snack. And it's going to be a really great healthy snack as well. Not only are you giving your body sufficient energy for their next meal and to get you to that next meal, you're just giving your body something delicious and nutritious. That's going to be my slogan, y'all. So that's what you're going to think about when you're planning your snacks. You want to make sure that you have that really great snack combo. And another thing is, make sure that you're planning ahead. Just like if you meal prep, you want to snack prep. You want to make sure that you have those snacks on hand. Sometimes you want to make sure that they're non-perishable, that you can just throw them in your purse. So think of a fruit cup with some almonds. The fruit cup is going to be your carbohydrate, and that almond is going to be your healthy fat. bam, a great combo. So when do you snack? I always encourage my clients to snack in between their meals, so they're not feeling like they're starving. Again, you want to feel satisfied into your next meal, and you want to make sure that you're giving your body enough energy to get through that next meal. Because if you're like me, I'm always thinking about my next meal, but I'm not starving. So that's the biggest key, and that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. That is definitely okay to snack. It's just what to snack on, and then when to snack. You just don't want to be, walking around grazing, grabbing food. You want to have a strategic plan. You want to make sure that you're snacking in between your breakfast and lunch and your lunch and dinner. Therefore, you won't overeat at those meals. You're just going to feel satisfied. So you can snack. And if you want to work with me to think of some really great snacking ideas together that's tailored for you, please feel free to DM me on Instagram, and make sure that you're following me on Instagram so you have that access of DMing me. That's a doozy to say, to make sure that you can message me directly. I'm gonna say that. So we can work on a snack list together. And make sure that you join my Facebook page as well. I have a group called Girls Gone Healthy. You can, I'll have the link below for that, so you can just join it. And I'm dishing out really great tips each week, and I just want you to be there. We're gonna have some really great things for that group. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, as well as put on those notifications, so when my video comes out, you'll be taking those notes and making sure that you're adding some snacks to your life, right? So until next time, bye.